Kính chào quý vị, chiều hôm nay là thứ Sáu ngày 13 tây tháng 2 năm 2026. Chúng ta bắt đầu vào cuối tuần của Tết ta của chúng ta ở đây. Năm này là năm con ngựa, chúng ta cùng nhau để mà tiến lên, tiến mạnh và tiến nhanh để chúng ta có thể đạt được mọi kết quả trong cuộc sống của chúng ta. So this afternoon is February 13, 2026. And this is the weekend that is beginning the Lunar New Year, the Vietnamese New Year. And we are very honored to have Trustee Karen Martinez with us here on the education show for Vietnamese or community and Latinx community. We are a trilingual program where we speak both English, Vietnamese, and Spanish. And we hope to reach an audience that is multicultural. And also at the same time, we live in a society where, especially in San Jose, three major languages are Spanish, English, and Vietnamese. So we hope to be able to come and reach many of our young people. Many of the Vietnamese that were born in America.
Right.
Since 1975, they are 50 years old now.
Wow.
And many of them don't speak Vietnamese as well as English. So I think it's really good that we have both in the three languages.
Like us too.
Yes. So that's very wonderful that we have the opportunity to talk about education, the impact of education on our community strength. Because for a community to be strong, education has to play a very important role in that. And that's why we have this show called Community Strength Education. And then eventually I will have a program for community strength business.
That's great.
And also other areas.
That's really good.
That would be able to bring experts from different fields into this. And we can also incorporate that into our show for the guests that we bring in.
That'd be
And
great.
if the guest is going to be speaking about business opportunities, then we'll focus on business.
That's a good idea.
So we'll do that trilingual,
That's great.
reaching our three major communities, cultures, and languages. So this afternoon, what can we share with you in regard to education and culture? And I have asked Trustee Karen Martinez to share with us about some of the important events that are celebrated in the Latinx community, which we see, which we hear a lot, like Cinco de Mayo.
That's true. That's
And other events. So this is an opportunity for us to share about what Tết is all about. What are key cultural events that exist in the Vietnamese American community, and we also learn about the key events that we hear and see relating to our Spanish speaking community. So
Yeah.
Trustee Karen Martinez, I hear that you're also planning to go to this weekend's festival
Yes.
at East Ridge Mall, and especially tomorrow, Saturday the 14th, February the 14th, and certainly happy Valentine, folks.
That's true.
Yes. And tomorrow, Saturday the 14th of February at 10 o'clock, there will be the opening ceremony for this Tet Festival at the East Ridge Mall, East Ridge Loop, where used to be the Sears location.
That's right.
That's where you can find the festival. But if you have the time, please do come to the East Ridge Mall this weekend. In particular, the opening ceremony where you get to meet a lot of key people in the community. And Trustee Karen Martinez is going to be there.
Yes.
I also believe that Chancellor Beatrice Chides, Dr. Beatrice Chides of San Jose Evergreen Community College, who oversees both the Evergreen Valley College and the San Jose City College. She will also be there tomorrow.
Oh, that's great.
At the
That's
great.
great.
Opening ceremony. So that for the Vietnamese is probably the most important holiday of the year because that's when everything becomes new.
Right.
It's a new day, new clothes, new haircut. Sometimes it's new paycheck, but
Hopefully.
yes, and certainly a lot of wishes for health, prosperities, and love and family and happiness. So those are the themes of that oftentimes and family gathering. And I understand that for many cultures, especially the Vietnamese American culture and Mexican culture, American culture, the Spanish speaking community cultures, we emphasize a lot on family.
Right.
So if you can share with us what kind of events that are very significant that we should share.
Well, I think maybe if it's okay before we get into that, I just want to share is that in the community college district, we have a very diverse district and a lot of students that are, first generation. And it is important that we provide different cultural aspects so that when our students see culture being shown for everybody and there's a way to participate, it helps on so many levels. It helps with employment development because they can take on leadership roles to create those types of environments for other students. It's also a teachable moment because then we're sharing one another's culture. And I think that when we have culture a part of our education atmosphere, it helps students to feel accepted, welcomed. And if they feel those things, then they're likely to not only succeed, but graduate. And I think that that's something that we do well, I believe, in the San Jose Evergreen Community College District, in incorporating all of our different cultures. Like even this month, it's the African American month,
Black
right?
History Month.
That's right, Black History Month. And so we get to learn more of our different cultures. And I think that that's important. And that's something that we do in our school district. So, but now to talk a little bit more of what you were mentioning is that, so one thing I'll speak, in my perspective of myself. For me, Dia de los Muertos is critically important for me. And I think as I've gotten older and matured, it's become more and more important because I think you get closer to that finish line that sometimes it gives you a sense of urgency to find out why. And so for me, Dia de los Muertos is a time where we honor our ancestors. We speak of them as if they're still living. We honor them with different things such as food that they liked. And it's not a place of sadness. It's a place of honoring what they've done, what they've instilled in us, and even those maybe we didn't know, but they live in us. And how do we continue to put that forth and for others to see? And so sometimes some people might think, going to a cemetery might be sad, it might be scary, it might be a lot of those things. But I embrace it. I embrace it. I've had a lot of losses in our family since 2014, over 25 family members or very close and dear friends. Which is a lot, and in such a short amount of period of time.
When?
Since 2014. A huge amount of individuals that have passed away. But so I have an altar that I leave in my home throughout all year, and I put a light on, and it helps to, have them. It's, wake up, come, protect us, talk to us, talk to me anyways. And at night I turn it off and it's time to rest. And so it just keeps them alive. And so I have photos of those that we've lost, and different things to honor them.
And they are family,
friends. So it could be anybody. Some people just like to keep it very small and just honoring their family members. I believe, and for me, I have family, very close friends. I mean, even for example, Nam, who's passed away, he's on my altar because it's a way that I
And
honor
how long
him.
is that on?
I leave it on all year. Some people don't.
That thinking is daily, not just on the day.
Correct.
Of the,
Correct. For me, anyways. Yeah. But most, I would say, they do altars and special ones during the time of Dia de los Muertos.
And when is usually the de los Muertos?
It's it's after, I want to say, Halloween. For whatever reason, I think it's been a long day. I'm drawing a blank on the actual date, but it's in that time frame, and it's where we do honor our friends, our family, and it's community. I feel community. So to me, a friend is a part of my family.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Thưa quý vị, thì Sam có nói chuyện với lại bà dân biểu của học khu đại học San Jose Evergreen Community College District. Là bà là một vị được dân bầu lên để mà đại diện trong lĩnh vực giáo dục ở tại hai trường đại học Evergreen Valley College và San Jose City College. Thì Sam có đặt câu hỏi của bà khi mà Sam nói rằng là chúng ta đang chung vui cho cái cuối tuần và bắt đầu cho Tết Việt Nam, Tết Nguyên Đán của chúng ta là năm con ngựa này. Thì Sam nói rằng là trong cái Tết thì là một cái ngày rất quan trọng, có thể là quan trọng nhất trong cái văn hóa của người Việt của chúng ta, bởi vì cái ngày này là ngày mà tất cả đều là bắt đầu khởi đầu mới. Chúng ta có những bộ đồ mới để mặc, chúng ta có những cái lời chúc Tết rất là thân thiết, như là yêu thương, như là vui mừng, như là mạnh khỏe, như là phát tài phát đạt, vân vân. Thì đó là cái dịp Tết của chúng ta để mà chúng ta đem gia đình lại với nhau để chúng ta chung vui và chúng ta chúc mừng nhau và chúng ta đem lại những lời rất là yêu mến với nhau để cho một năm sắp đến này được thành công thịnh vượng. Thì Sam đặt cái câu hỏi với chú bà là ở trong cái văn hóa của người Mễ hay là người Tây Ban Nha, người Mỹ gốc Tây Ban Nha hay gốc Mễ, thì họ có những cái ngày lễ nào mà rất là đáng kể mà họ có thể chia sẻ với chúng ta. Thì bà ta nói rằng là một trong những ngày mà quan trọng nhất đối với họ đó là ngày nó gọi là Dia de los Muertos, là cái ngày của người chết hay là người quá cố. Tiếng Anh nó gọi là Day of the Dead. Thì đây là một cái ngày lễ mà nhiều người chúng ta đều thấy là mỗi năm khoảng chừng cuối tháng 10 đầu tháng 11 thì họ có cái ngày lễ này, nó gọi là cái ngày Dia de los Muertos. Họ như thế nào thì cô trình bày rằng là cái ngày này rất là đặc biệt, bởi vì đó là ngày để mà mình tưởng nhớ và mình gọi là chung vui. Chúng ta nhớ lại những người mà đã quá cố trong gia đình của chúng ta hay là bạn hữu của chúng ta mà chúng ta rất quý, họ đã ra đi, thì mình nhớ lại họ và mình có những cái ngày đó để mà mình chung vui, để mà ăn mừng chứ không phải là để mình than khóc. Thành ra đó là một ngày rất là đặc biệt để mà họ là những người vẫn còn ở chúng ta, họ nói về và họ nghĩ về những người đó giống như là những người đó vẫn còn đang sống với họ và đang phù hộ cho họ và đang cùng với giúp đỡ cho họ. Thì đây là cái khái niệm mà đối với họ nó rất là quan trọng. Cho nên trong nhà của bà có 20 mấy cái người mà trong gia đình mà hay là bạn hữu mà đã qua đời từ năm 2014 đến nay. Thì trong đó bà nói rằng là một trong những vị mà bà để trên cái gọi là cái altar hay là cái nơi gọi là tôn thờ, gọi là vinh danh cho những người đó, thì trong đó có hình của anh Nguyễn Xuân Nam, là người mà bà cũng rất là quý và mới qua đời trong cái tháng 12 vừa qua. Thì đó là ngày mà rất là quan trọng đối với họ, thưa quý vị. Dia de los Muertos, right? So that's a very important. Is that, would you say, the most important day, holiday celebration?
I would say it's definitely one for sure. I would say another that is important to many. It would be of our Guadalupe, our Mother of Guadalupe, and so that's, there's processions that go on. And it's definitely a time for community and family. and I think this is something that we similarly have in common. And the more that we learn about one another's culture is how we build the community. And that's what I believe that I think over the last 10 years, I feel more of a connection because of that building of community, of being diligent, wanting to more understand our Vietnamese community. And I've personally found there's so many similarities. And because of that, we've been able to do a lot of good work in education together for the good of us all, right?
So thưa quý vị, thì bà cũng có kể hồi nãy đó là về vấn đề mà ở tại San Jose và Evergreen Community College District, họ rất là chú tâm về những cái chương trình mà gọi rằng là đa văn hóa, để mà có thể làm cho những em học sinh mà đi học trường đại học cộng đồng đó là đến từ về những gia đình mà tại địa phương, mà nhiều khi họ không có phương tiện, họ đi xa, thì họ có thể đi tại địa phương họ và có những cái trường đại học đó để mà họ có thể tiếp thu về vấn đề giáo dục. Nhưng mà trong cái hành trình giáo dục đó thì họ hay có những cái chương trình rất là đặc biệt để mà chú tâm đến những cái vấn đề văn hóa của các đa chủng. Như vậy thì làm cho tất cả những người mà cùng đến từ nhiều cái sắc dân khác nhau, các em học sinh đó họ có thể tiếp thu được những cái kiến thức về những cái văn hóa khác nhau. Và khi mà mình tiếp thu được những cái kiến thức như vậy thì mình cũng hãnh diện về cái văn hóa của chính mình. Tại vì trường họ có những cái buổi lễ hay là những cái ngày lễ mà họ vinh danh những cái văn hóa đó. Thí dụ như là hiện giờ là tháng 2 thì ở tại trường Evergreen Valley College và San Jose City College là Black History Month, là ngày mà vinh danh cái lịch sử của người da đen ở tại Hoa Kỳ. Vào tháng 5 đó thì chúng ta có cái ngày mà vinh danh cho những cái sự về những lịch sử của người Mỹ gốc Á Châu ở tại Hoa Kỳ này. Và như là tháng 9 đó thì chúng ta có cái ngày lễ vinh danh cho người Latinh tại Hoa Kỳ này, về lịch sử của họ đã cộng tác vào xây dựng cái nước Mỹ này thế nào. So I was mentioning that at City College and Evergreen Valley College, we do celebrate the Black History Month in February. In May, we celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. And in September to October, the 15th, we celebrate Latinx Heritage Month.
Right.
And those are the types of cultural themes that we really not only value the cultures of our students and our community, but also we promote those cultures and we promote cross-cultural understanding. That is really important to prepare our students to compete in the global society, that their broad knowledge is not just in one area, but they know of every areas and all different cultures. It's a great preparation in education there that through those programs. And bà ta nói cũng là cái ngày lễ thứ nhì, ngoài ra cái ngày lễ mà gọi là Day of the Dead hay là the Lost Muertos, là ngày của vinh danh những người đã quá cố, thì là có ngày quan trọng trong cái cộng đồng người Mễ, đó là cái ngày nó gọi rằng là Mother Guadalupe Day. Mother Guadalupe là vị mẹ, Đức Mẹ Guadalupe. That's more religious, that's more Catholic, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, ngày đó là Đức Mẹ Guadalupe thì là đó là một ngày lễ nó có tính cách công giáo hơn. Cho nên rằng là đó cũng là cái ngày mà nó nhấn mạnh nhiều về vấn đề cộng đồng cũng như là gia đình. Cái giá trị của cộng đồng và gia đình thì bà thấy rằng là trong nhiều năm qua bà học hỏi và bà tìm hiểu thì thấy là cộng đồng Việt Nam của chúng ta cũng là một cộng đồng mà rất quan tâm tới cái vấn đề gia đình và cộng đồng. So family and community is very important that we celebrate through those holidays. So you share those two holidays that I think that really beneficial for the Vietnamese community to hear because they really don't know exactly about the Los Muertos Day as well as Mother Guadalupe Day. So today I think it's great to hear all that. If you don't mind, just speak in Spanish about a little bit what we talk about.
Sure. Lo que estábamos hablando es sobre, por un ejemplo, en el colegio de San José Evergreen el Community College, porque sabemos que tenemos estudiantes que son primer generaciones y queremos asegurar que tenemos la cultura de todos para que si uno se siente cómodo en su propia cultura, entonces ellos van a tener el liderazgo también para empezarlo, no nomás empezarlo, pero si se sienten cómodos van a terminar sus estudios y finalmente es lo que uno quiere, y eso es algo que nosotros dentro del Community College estamos haciendo más y más, porque tenemos más y más diferentes culturas que vienen. Y entonces hablando también sobre el Día de los Muertos y como por un ejemplo el otro del Lunar New Year, que es cosas que ahora están en las escuelas hablando más sobre esas dos cosas, porque no tiene nada en atrás de religión, porque en las escuelas no podemos hablar sobre religión, pero eso es algo que podemos entender y colaborar con nosotros, dentro de nosotros juntos, sobre nuestras culturas y mejor entendernos. Y es algo que yo he visto totalmente que ha crecido.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, I mentioning about the highlights of cultures in the community colleges, particularly at Evergreen Valley College and San Jose City College. I'm gonna be humble, but I'm gonna tell the truth because I'm one of my greatest contribution that I really think that means a lot to me. As when I became the first when I first worked at San Jose Evergreen Community College District, I began in the year 2000 as a campus diversity director for San Jose City College, reporting to the chancellor. And it was me that when I prepare for my interview for the job, I share with them that the initiative I want to take is if I'm hired, I would like the college district to celebrate Cultural Heritage Month.
That's perfect.
And so in 2001 at the board meeting, through the help of my counterpart, at that time, the Evergreen Valley College Campus Diversity Director, his name is Arturo Ocampo, my counterpart, and we team up. We came up with the list of Heritage Months. We presented to the Chancellor. At that time, it was Chancellor Jerry Evans. And at that time, Maria Fuentes was on the board, as well as George, I forgot his last name, were on the board there, and Richard Tanaka, some others. But the summer of 2001 is when the board adopted these Heritage Months. And that's when we first, 2001, when we first celebrate the Latinx Heritage Month in September. We celebrate in October the Disability Awareness Month. In November, we celebrate the Native American Heritage Month. February, we celebrate officially as a district, adopted by the board, the Black History Month, even though they've had it for many years.
Right.
But it lumped into this whole list. And then in March, it would be Women's Heritage History Month, which has been ongoing.
Right.
But then in April, we had the Middle Eastern Heritage Month. As you remember, 2001 was the day, the 9/11.
That's right.
And then we felt that it was important that we highlight that part of the word, Middle East Heritage Month. And then May is Asian Pacific Heritage Month. So that's when we began it.
Wow.
And we have ongoing now. It's like our DNA.
Yes.
Now it's automatic. The board automatically adopt those resolutions every month. And thanks for your leadership. Also, you continue to push for those kinds of values. So that I do feel that that's one that I think meaning is very long lasting. contribution to our district.
Huge.
So you know,
Yes.
you probably
you
didn't
said
know
that.
about. You didn't know that probably, but
Right. No, you're right.
I do want to.
But this is learning, right?
See
We're
how
here to
we
learn.
began. How things began somewhere.
Yes.
And it wasn't originated by me. I did research, and there was somewhere Kansas University or something
Interesting.
in that part of they did have those holidays.
Wow.
And when I did my research preparing for my interview, I saw that and I incorporated it into my interview, you know, and then we implemented it, and through the leadership from the top to the bottom, we made it happen. And the way that things continue today is really a lot of effort from our, management people, so faculty and staff, classified professionals and students. They're the ones that are doing all the hard work all those days.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that, nor do I have the energy or the wherewithal to do all that. But right now we're celebrating Black History Month, and one of the things that Vicky Brewster, she's the one who leads the series of contests that every day she sent out who say this or who say that. And there'll be quotes from everywhere, and she'll send out 10 quotes a day, and it gets people to think and learn who make those statements, such as like injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Wow.
Who say that?
Wow.
Right? And of course we know that's said by Martin Luther King Jr., for example. And there are like 10 or 12 of those quotes that were spoken by those leaders in the past.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that, in every community, the Latinx community, we have a lot of saying from Cesar Chavez.
Yes, of course.
The Cesar Chavez prayers.
Yes.
That's really powerful. And we cite that every time we have the board meeting at the Center for Employment Training. So,
I think saying that, what it brings to my attention is that, without giving away my age, but quite a while ago, is that I don't recall that in school I learned about and had Dia de los Muertos or had Lunar New Year. I would say that in the last, I don't know, maybe close to 20 something odd years, I've seen more and more of that. And I think that is what's helped bridge and make our community, not just our Asian community or a Latinx community, but a community. And I'm seeing more of that, of us progress in that way. And I think us understanding our differences in the culture, and it could just be language, but seeing the similarities in what we do, why we're doing it, I think has been very helpful. And just in my work that I've done in education, opening many schools in our county, and talking to our communities, I've learned, for example, initially, I would say our Asian population didn't feel expressed, because I'd heard directly, that our Latinx community doesn't value education as much. And I think in some ways it could be a fair statement or not. And what I mean by that is that in our Latinx community, I don't believe we've had the opportunities to do that. And I feel that now, learning more about our cultures in our schools from our K-12 partners, into our community colleges, into our San Jose University, different departments, we've evolved in that sense. And so we've had opportunities to learn. And I think that's helped us unite, come together, support one another. And now, learning about, the lion dance, like what does that mean? Our students are participating in that. It's not just our Asian population, because I've seen it directly in the schools. And, some of our Asian students are doing folklorico dancing, and we're learning together. And it's beautiful. It is so beautiful to watch. Yes.
Thì thưa quý vị, thì mình cũng có chia sẻ với lại bà Karen Martinez, đó là khi mà mình trong trường học mà mình có những cái chương trình về vấn đề văn hóa mà chúng ta có thể vinh danh những cái giống dân từ nhiều khắp nơi đến Hoa Kỳ này. Thì là như ở tại trường đại học Evergreen Valley College và San Jose City College thì chúng ta có những cái tháng mà kể từ Sam vô làm ở đó 25 năm qua, từ năm 2000 thì bắt đầu Sam đề nghị cái chương trình mà họ bắt đầu là họ có cái chương trình đa văn hóa, là mỗi tháng họ có thể là có một cái chủ đề riêng đặc biệt cho những giống dân. Mà cái này là thật sự những cái chủ đề này là ở tại liên bang, quốc hội họ cũng công nhận rồi. Thì vào tháng 9 từ ngày 15 tây tới 25 tây tháng 10 của mỗi một năm đó là nó thuộc về cái ngày nó gọi là Latinx Heritage Month, là cái ngày mà gọi là về vinh danh cho cái nguồn giống của người Mễ hay là người Latinh. Rồi tới tháng 10 đó là vinh danh những cái anh hùng lãnh đạo của những nhóm người mà bị khuyết tật. Rồi tới tháng 11 là vinh danh cho cái văn hóa của người da đỏ, và rồi tới tháng 2 đó là vinh danh cho những người Mỹ da đen. Rồi tháng 3 là vinh danh những người phụ nữ ở tại Mỹ, và đồng thời là ngày vào tháng 4 đó thì là vinh danh những người ở vùng Trung Đông. Tại vì trong cái dịp mà ngày năm 2001 mà Sam là năm đầu tiên ở tại trường đó thì là Sam có đề nghị ra những cái chương trình này, thì là vì cái 911 thưa quý vị, vào năm 2001 đó mà cái đề tài đó nó trở thành quan trọng, cho nên đó là vào tháng 4 là dịp để học hỏi thêm về giống những cái vấn đề liên hệ tới bên những người ở Trung Đông. Và rồi tháng 5 đó là vinh danh cho những người Mỹ gốc Á Châu. Thì đó là cái truyền thống mà từ 25 năm qua đều có mỗi một năm, mỗi một tháng đều có những cái chương trình vinh danh các cái văn hóa đó hết, hầu cho các học sinh và sinh viên được học hỏi thêm với nhau về những cái văn hóa khác nhau. Thì bà có đề cập là rất là quan trọng trong vấn đề giáo dục. Nhiều trường mà bà mở ra thì bà cũng đã đem lại những cái sự văn hóa học hỏi cho các em đó, và khi mà những cộng đồng họ hiểu nhau như vậy đó thì nó tạo nên một cái xã hội tốt đẹp hơn cho những giống dân khác nhau ở tại đây. So I would like to see if we can incorporate into our program. Maybe I really love to learn Spanish, and I bought a book called Learn Spanish in 24 Days.
Oh my goodness.
It has been almost 24 years, and really it's just great to have a book like that, but it doesn't give me the discipline to learn that. And I think it's really good that we all learn different languages, because when we learn different languages, that's the form of communication that we can bring understanding together. And one of my dream is really to be able to speak Spanish with our Spanish-speaking community. So I want to use this opportunity to ask if Trustee Karen Martinez can be our educator for a few minutes during this program every week.
Okay.
That we would like to learn maybe 3 to 5 vocabularies that would be very useful our daily life. One of the verse that I like in the Bible is really from Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. These are the fruit of the Spirit. I don't know if you heard of that verse.
Yes, of course. Yes.
But I know that by heart in Vietnamese and probably in English. In English is but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, patience, kindness, goodness, meekness, self-control. There are 9 of them. I probably missed 1 or 2. Now, if I were to learn in Spanish today the top 3 words, love, joy, and peace, because for the new year, wishes usually come with those words.
Right,
On Christmas we celebrate love, joy, and peace. Really always seem to be the wishes that people say, I wish you joy, I wish you peace, I wish you love, throughout the year. So let's learn those 3 words in Spanish. What would that be?
So love is amor. Peace is no, not paciencias. It's paz. And joy. I'm trying to think because there's different ways of. Sometimes it's an expression versus just a word. So joy, feliz.
Feliz.
Yeah, I would say feliz.
Yes.
Yes.
Happy. Just like in Vietnamese, we do mean the same thing. Happy, joy, we mean the same thing. Vui mừng, right? So that would be love. Would be amor. And peace would be paz. That's P-A-Z.
Yes.
P-A-Z.
Yes.
Paz. And joy would be feliz. F-E-L-I-Z.
F-E-L-I. Yes.
Feliz, right?
Yes.
So amor, paz, and feliz. Right?
Yes.
So amor, when do we use amor?
I think we can use it now.
Yeah.
I think.
See, if we say I love you,
correct.
How do you say it?
Te amo.
Te amo.
Te amo.
Te amo. Te amo.
O
Te
me
amo.
amo estar aquí. That means I love being here.
Me amo estar aquí.
Amo estar aquí.
Amo estar aquí.
Yes, that means I love to be here.
Amo
estar aquí. Estar
aquí. Amo estar aquí.
Yes.
or te amo.
Yes.
Te amo. That's I love you. Is te amo.
Yes.
And that can be said for different genders, different age.
And that is the difference because I know that in Vietnamese, right? There's the elder, there's someone who's more maybe in their mids, and then the younger. And we don't have that. I mean, I think we do with señora, señor.
Señor is for men,
right?
It's like sir,
right?
And then señora is women.
More for like an elder woman. Or señorita is more for a younger. So señorita. I mean, I guess we do. It's just it's not often. I don't use it often. I guess to distinguish, but I think it's because I'm older, so I don't.
Okay.
But I think I would like just to encourage all of us to come tomorrow with love, peace, and joy for Lunar New Year. And for us to just have a lot of fun together tomorrow and just fellowship and just enjoy our time together tomorrow and learn. I think we should all work to be present tomorrow. All of us as one community.
Yeah.
So
that's wonderful. The lastly is that Dia de los Muertos. That is the Day of the Dead. How is that incorporated into the Catholic culture? Because a lot of Latinx are Catholics, right?
That's true.
So is that any conflict with that at all, or the Catholic Church incorporate that and also celebrate that?
So to be honest, I'm actually Christian, was born and raised Catholic. However,
I'm Christian myself too.
So I'm not necessarily that I can say per se how that's incorporated in a religious standpoint, but so but
all religions in the Catholic community or in the Mexican community, American community, or Latinx community, they all celebrate the de los Muertos.
De los Muertos. So for sure, I would say in the Catholic community, because there's altars that do come about. For example, at Our Lady de Guadalupe, that's one of our main focal points within our Latin community, where Cesar Chavez used to do his organizing as well. So yes. However, I feel that there's, because more of the religion of a Catholicism was more brought in when I would say Christopher Columbus, and I'm probably wrong, so I don't want to misquote, but came and brought religion because our ancestors who were already here, our Native Americans, didn't believe, I wouldn't say like in God, but Mother Earth, and so that is God. It's just in a different way. And so I'm saying all that because it's how I think it's a shared because in our Native American, there's prayers, to our Mother Earth that that is our ancestors. Different things mean different things from that. So I think it's a matter of perspective.
The common
yes.
theme here is that
Yes.
we all have that inner conscience where we
Our
know
ancestors.
that we are to pray toward some higher being,
That's right.
and that's
That's
called God or
That's right.
whatever.
Right.
But it's important that we connect with our higher being, therefore our
No,
daily
absolutely.
life.
Absolutely.
So those may have gone before us or so forth, but
Yes.
that's connectivity
Yes, exactly.
is really important for our spiritual life. And the common
Absolutely.
theme here is that we all have that spiritual yearn
yes.
to be connected to the higher power
That's right.
that can bless us,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
And bless us with
Love.
amor,
yes.
paz, and feliz, right?
Yes. Yes.
Bless us with love,
Yes.
joy, and peace. So
Yes.
if you can just close that
Yes.
with in Spanish, that would be great.
Entonces, para cerrar hoy, quiero que todos vengan a celebrar el Lunar New Year mañana, pero más que nada que todos tienen, que están feliz, con paz y amor, y esperamos verlos mañana.
And feliz año nuevo.
Yes.
Happy
Yes.
New Year.
Happy New Year. See everybody tomorrow.
Chúc mừng năm mới với quý vị. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
Te amo.
Te amo. Yes.
Te amo. Te amo.